All right, out doing a section hike. I'm doing Dennis Cove Road to Boots Off Hostel. Alright, there's my first look at Laurel Falls. I'll be down there in just a minute. Show you where I came from. Rocks are a little bit wobbly. There's the blue blaze and it's going up. Alright, I've almost made it down to the bottom of the falls there, and you can see on the tree in front of me there's a double blue blaze, or double blaze, which means the trail is actually going to turn to the right and follow the creek for a while, if I remember right. Anyhow, see you in a minute. Alright, that direction is Laurel Falls, and this is a section that nobody really tells you about because it's on a blue blaze along this creek, waterway, or whatever it is. But you got to figure out how to get from where I was just at, just in the distance there, to along this tricky portion of the trail. So you end up going right where those mountain laurels are, go up a little high, about 20 feet above the water line, and then slowly work your way down into this little campsite. And now you can see the part of the video about to come up. It's in everybody's video, so it's actually pretty cool. You get to walk along the creek. Anyhow, it's a little smoother, but it took me a little bit to negotiate that because I didn't want to fall. 28 degrees. And I didn't want to get my feet wet, but kind of fun though. See you next one. And my camera is facing almost straight up. Again, I've been waiting for a long time to walk right along that ledge. Hopefully I don't fall in. Right around, there's a blaze, let me know that I'm right on the trail. Where I came from, that's the direction of the falls. I'll pause it while I reposition my poles. Alright, here we go. Nice blaze on the rock. As you see, there's not much room to work here. It's barely a body width. A little bit of slippery rock on the backside, so excuse the camera action. I'll spin it around so you can see what I just scrambled over. And then it starts going up and out of the creek. Hey, that was fun. I'm going to show you. That's the rock that I just scrambled over. There's a blaze on the thing, but on the backside right there is really slick. Everybody puts their foot when they come across that thing, so it makes it really slick. But that's a fun section. Looking up out of the valley. A ravine, I guess, technically. And now it looks like I'm going to start the long climb up out of here. So I'm going to put my camera away. Alright, just climbed up away from the water, creek, whatever you want to call it. This is the ridge, the high water trail they call it. When I first made that split to go down to Laurel Falls, if I had kept straight, this is where it comes out. You can see it's a blue blaze. That double blue blaze means it's going to turn to the left up there. And if I pan down, this is the trail going southbound toward Laurel Falls. It's dirt and stairs and rock steps and roots, but steep but doable, obviously. And when pan around, that's down into the lower areas, and then it looks like I'm going to follow this ridge for a little bit. And you can see it doesn't show it justice over here on the camera, but that's a little sharp drop off to the right too. So, alright, see you the next one. Alright, got another one of these cool bridges. That one's on a nice big ledge. Alright, I am now on the descent. I am cramping really bad. Got about 2.5 miles to go, and that was north. I'm showing you, or excuse me, that is southbound. I'm just showing you painting around. This is Lake Watauga, or Watauga Lake, and this is where I section hiked before. I went around that lake before. You can see the little camping area, and not camping area, I forget what you call it, recreation area. And in the distance, you can see, let me see if I can zoom in. You can see the dam that I walked across last time. We've got pictures of it, and everybody gets the iconic photo in front of the plaque. So basically, you just walk around the lake on the far side, come around on the near side, and then come into that little recreation area, and then from there you got about half a mile to Boots Off Hostel. So anyway, let me zoom in and out so I can play with the camera. And now I'm going to zoom around, and this part of the trail kind of leaves and not too rocky so far. So anyhow, I want to try to get back to the hostel and get off the trail today. Be 10 miles total. Bye. I am literally back to the entrance to the driveway to Boots Off Hostel, which means I got another 0.2 of a mile, I think it is, to get back up to my car. But did 10 miles, I think they said what it is total. Time to do this, the count the switchbacks. Far out says it's 8.2. According to Boots Off Hostel, it's about 10 miles. Pushed my limit. Not in shape. Pushed my limits. I shouldn't have done this far. I started cramping at one point on top of the mountain. I think I was 5 miles into it or so, maybe 6. Yeah, it's probably 6. And to the point where I was literally just dragging a leg. So other than pushing myself, I'm going to turn around here so I'm not racing, so hopefully I don't fall over. So what worked, what didn't work. I'm going to do something a little different this time, just say what it is instead of writing it. Love my outdoor research Echo hoodie. Today's temperature was 28 when I started. I think the highest it got to was 33. Sorry, I'm cramping pretty bad. Anyway, but combination of this outdoor research Echo hoodie, it's really thin material, and Patagonia R1, we're perfectly fine today. I wore a toboggan with it, and then I wore a pair of Decathlon Fortress gloves. They worked out really well. My hands were cold initially for about a mile this morning. I started off at 8:20 and I just finished 6 hours later, so 2:20. So again, that's a sustain with the hoodie and the Patagonia R1 combination. And then other things that worked out, I like my whatever the selfie stick is. That's I'll take a photo and try to remember and put it on here. I think it's called a slick stick. And then because I'm using an OtterBox on my camera for extra protection, I had to get a different type of attachment head for it. And between the combination of the two of them, they work great. What I didn't like about it was there were times where I was holding my camera and it felt like it was sliding a little bit, either in the mount there or in my hand. So I actually bought a camera lanyard, a cell phone lanyard that was advertised on Facebook, one of those pop-up ads, and it actually worked great when I tested it over in Charlotte, just in a hotel room. Hindsight, I probably should have brought that. I had it with me at the start of the hike, and I was like, I dumped 11 pounds today because they said it was really good, easy walking for the most part, except for over that big hill, that big mountain. So I just dumped it when I was dumping part of my 11 pounds. I should have brought that with me so that way I could secure my phone a little bit better. Sawyer squeeze again worked great. Love my trekking poles. The Black Diamond, I think it's the ones that fold. They work great. Things I shouldn't do that I didn't like. I should not have pushed my limit. Again, I started cramping at about 5 miles into it, and the bailout point was at 4 miles, so I should have probably just backtracked. But again, being hard and stupid and old. So anyway, I just pushed the limit, and I could have got stuck up on the mountain, but again, the positive side is I actually planned for that contingency just in case. I was supposed to get down to 24 degrees tonight, so I brought my Western Mountaineering Versalite 10-degree bag, but it's overstuffed so that I can go down to 5 degrees. If you get it from Hermit Hut out in California, they overstuff it for free. And then I had my liners, and now I had my Smart Wool stuff should I needed it. Today I just hiked with clothing I had was my Hoka Speed Goats with the new inserts to help my plantar fasciitis. They work great. I just got a pair of Prana pants, stretch pants. Nothing. I didn't wear any linings today, or long johns if you want to call them that. And I had no problem staying warm. My legs got a little chilly, but it wasn't bad. And then for the most day, except for the first hour or so, first hour I was hiking with both the combination of the Patagonia R1 and this Echo hoodie, and after about an hour I was warm to the point where I was just wearing this Echo hoodie. Periodically wear the beanie just to keep my head warm, and then flipping up this hoodie to help regulate temperature a little bit. This thing works like a charm, like I said. Just to thermal regulate a little bit and sweat management, so you're not sweating as much. 2 liters of water was fine for this section of trail. There's a lot you fall in the water. So again, that worked really well. Overall, great day to hike. Good section hike. Again, just dialing in the gear for the winter. For my winter through hike eventually. I'll probably plan to start off in February, so I'm just dialing in the gear. In addition to the sleeping bag, I forgot to mention I also brought my Z-Packs duplex tent, should I needed to, and my Thermarest sleeping pad that has a 6.9 R value. Anyhow, these are all things works, and lessons learned. Bye.